Hi there guys, my name is Samuel and today we shall be taking a look at the set 70430, the Newbury Subway, which does contain 348 pieces, 3 minifigures, and did originally retail for £25, $30 and €30, which if you're a fan of the price for piece ratio, this is an absolutely astounding deal, but you know that I'm not a fan of that. But anyway guys, this honestly is, again, one of the best hidden side sets. It's really weird, it's like this £25 range, I don't know why, but they get it absolutely nailed, like, they just nail him. Like, we had the amazing boat set, which was great, and now these are just two remarkable sets for the £25 range at max. Like, I know I've seen these for like 18, maybe even 16, which is absolutely a steal. First off, with the minifigures, you can see we have Jack Davis on the left-hand side and Parker L. Jackson on the left. And yeah, I think these are really awesome minifigures, but as I've said, guys, like sort of with the Ninjago suits, when you review the figure so many times, it just gets a bit boring. But anyway, these are still nevertheless really awesome minifigures. I do love the hairpiece. I think it's great. I would like to see, it would have been cool to get both of them without just nothing, just their plain hair pieces. Would have been cool for, as like a new mold for other figures, but then also for these. But anyway, here you can see these, which are pretty awesome. So yeah, you can see that there is Jack Parker's phone, which I think looks pretty cool. And here you can see Jack's, which is really awesome. But yeah, that's what these look like. You can see that print there, which of course is literally just the same as any of them else. And yeah, there you can see Jack and Parker. Their printing is pretty awesome, I have to admit. I do like these figures, it's just that the fact they get reused so many times. But yeah, that is what they look like. There you can see their other expressions. So yeah, that is Jack and Parker. And here you can see the worker, which I think is such an incredible minifigure. I really like the detailing. One note, sorry, I forgot to say on Parker, she's actually exclusive in this version. It's most probably the face print, I believe. I think she does come with her hair and the black top, does she? I might actually be wrong here. Actually, I'm not sure if she does. But anyway, here you can see the work with the harness, which I think this is such an incredible minifigure. It's honestly such a shame, as I said. I know that some people really didn't like Hidden Side, but personally, I thought it was an amazing theme. Like, just so many of the sets were so good. But here you can see the worker, which, yeah, I think it is a really well done minifigure. I definitely like the printing there. I think it is really well done. And then the feet printing as well, I think is great. So overall, yeah, I think that's a great minifigure. I like the face printing as well. I really do like that. Just like the sweating detail just adds just another level to it. But yeah, that is what the worker looks like, which, like I've said, I think is actually just a really good minifigure. And like most of the pedestrian ones are for this way. But now let's take a look at the, actually, let's quickly take a look at Spencer. Here you can see Spencer. I actually forgot he was in this set. Oops, but here you can see Spencer, which I think he looks pretty awesome. There you can see he's got the translucent element. But yeah, that is Spencer. Here you can see the possessed worker, which I think this is such an awesome minifigure. There you can see his detailing with all the claws and everything. But yeah, I really like the look of this. I think it looks cool, just the way they've done it with the pieces. And yeah, that's basically just the same head, but that's what you can do with it, and that is what that element looks like. It's quite a big splat piece. But yeah, that is what this minifigure looks like. I really do like the claws, maybe a possessed Wolverine. And so yeah, that is the worker minifigure. And here you can see we do have these little vehicles. So, well, technically not, no, not vehicles. We just got these other little accessories. So here you can see we have a skateboard, which I think is pretty cool. It says meow there. And then here you can see it says boo to ghosts, which I think, is this might be to do with it shows Jack riding on it, but Parker's the one in the show who had a funny reaction to cats. So I think it was like she found it really funny or something like that. But yeah, there you can see that, which I think is pretty awesome. And here is the bike, which is in the dark azure blue, which I really like the look of with the red tires, one of my favorite color combinations. So that's cool. But yeah, now let's take a look at the set. So starting off with the actual build, here you can see we have some track running down the bottom, which I really like the build of that track. I think it is done really well. Then moving over to the left, here you can see this little newsstand. I'm not really sure what to call it, but you can see the monster claws are coming out of it, which is really cool. And that is the Newbury newspaper, which I believe has been in a couple other sets. And there you can see the claw, and there is the blue element if you was playing with the game. And then here you can see we have this wooden beam. So this beam leads up to here on the side of the station, and that says the central station. So that, well, ST I believe does stand for station. So yeah, I think that is pretty cool. And what I tend to do, I tend to get Jack and I just plop him over here because I think that looks pretty cool with him over there. So yeah, that's what you can do with that. And there is this really nice arch. Like, honestly, I love the way that they've kind of just got this arch. It's just, I don't know, it just looks really nice. And here you can see this clock, which, yeah, that looks pretty awesome as well. You got it in the Roman numerals, so that is pretty awesome. And there is also that red piece, the reverse tile, which is of course for the game, because there is a game. And I don't think I'm gonna do a video on it, guys, unless there's like demand for it. I won't really focus on the app. But here you can see that carriage number 30, I believe, which I really love the look of this. The aesthetic of the train, honestly, it looks great. So here you can see the train just from afar. It looks so good. There you can see it. And then from the side, you can sort of see the window, which I just love the way it's sort of, you can just see it popping through. And it has to be angled, which is a bit of a shame. I think it would look a tad better if it wasn't always angled, but I will show you that in a minute. But what you do, well, I'll show you now. So you simply just lift that back and it opens up, which is so awesome. And I believe this connects to the other set, which I will show you that in a minute. You simply just lift this back and it reveals a face. I'm not sure how far. I've accidentally got this stuck before. But there you can see that, which is really cool, with like the wire sticker there, which I really like the look of these stickers. I think they look pretty awesome. And yeah, so there you can see that, which is pretty cool. There is no sticker. I was checking, there is no sticker on there, but that's what that looks like. So then I will show you this connected sort of to the other set in a minute. But there you also, sorry, you can see some cogs and like a face. And honestly, I think that is done so well. I just love the fact that you got this train and then you could just have like Jack here, for example. Let's see. Okay, so it can't go that far, but look, you could have Jack here kind of just chilling out, waiting for the thing. Not really sure why he'd be standing on the track, because that is definitely not where he should be here before the yellow line. But anyway, when you pull that back, it opens up and you can catapult the figure clearly. But yeah, I think that is just such a smooth build. As well with the pipe, you can sometimes see the axle popping out. But yeah, honestly, I think that is such a smooth build. And then here you can see this service tunnel, which I really like the build of this as well. Just like it's perfectly rounded off. And there you can see a jumper plate, which is where I keep the construction worker. I think that is a really good spot for him. And there, here you can see this, which this again, guys, is back. The more I see this, the more I kind of get fed up of just seeing it, because it just looks a bit like, originally it's creative, but it's shoved into every set. Like, why do we need this on the side of a subway? Like, there's things that they easily could have done, or I don't think no one would have complained if they hadn't even put that there. Honestly, I think it would have been fine. But anyway, there you can see that, and with that sticker, which I think that is pretty awesome, and that is what it looks like. So yeah, that is pretty awesome, and it just makes no sense to me. So honestly, look, you could just take it off and keep it like that, which if that is how the set was, or just that weren't there, I don't think anyone would complain really. Like, if you put 2x2, I don't think anyone would really complain about that. But anyway, there you can see that, which I think that looks pretty cool. The handlebars, I'm not sure what you'd be going up there for. And there is also a pink one, which we even never really got an explanation to why there was one there. I guess the reason you'd go up there is to go and do some maintenance and turn something off, maybe some gas or maybe the airflow, to make sure that it's running smoothly. And here you can see this calendar in here, which is pretty cool. So it's not been checked often, which is not a good thing. There you can see the ranch. And what I tend to do with the head, because I either keep them in bags or keep them on the set, but as you would have seen in the thumbnail, this is actually there, but I simply just put it in between, and if you get the right angle, you don't see it, which I think is great. And now here is the other side of the set, which let's quickly just show you the top. I think that does look pretty awesome. There you can see the details up there, and I do like that element. I've always thought that looks cool. So there you can see the top of the tunnel, which is pretty awesome, with all the sand green and dark green. But basically the feature is, without me breaking that, so this is the portal to the hidden side, the gateway set, which I've just reviewed yesterday. That should be yeah, that would have been yesterday's video, because it technically is today's video for me, but it is yesterday's video. But yeah, so here you can see this, which I want to show you a connection between these, but let's first show you what these are. So here you can see we do have these stickers, which I think these are done really nicely. And then here you can see the inside, which again, sorry, I forgot to say, the door does open, but honestly, you wouldn't really want to step inside there because there's just teeth, and when it raises up, there's literally nothing. But that's what that looks like, which I think that is pretty awesome. But yeah, so here you can see these elements. And now if I go and grab the other set, it starts off in the TV show. So you see Jack approaching this, and what basically happens when Parker isn't around, he approaches this and it sort of opens up, and the idea is he goes inside it, which I presume you can put Jack on there. So you then put that down, and then as you can see there is some other details. So the idea is that when he goes through there, as you can see, is sort of like the hidden side. You can sort of just, I presume, just pop them together, and then he comes out here. So that's sort of how it works. That's like the idea. That's like the idea of it. There you can see Jack coming out the other side. But yeah, the idea is, I didn't actually originally realize, but the idea is you do and can put Jack on there, and when he comes out, because look, it says Newbury Park and the subway, so it's a clear connection between these two sets. And what wave was this? I believe, was this the second wave. So that was the second wave, this set. But yeah, that is basically what that is. So I think that is honestly a really awesome feature. I like the fact that you can connect them and they sort of go together well, but that is the idea. That is what happens in the TV show. So yeah, I think that is really awesome, honestly, that they've done it like that. I think that works so well, just the idea of that. But now let's take a look at my final thoughts of this set. So overall, I think this is a really awesome set, and you will definitely see this pop up in the top end of my 10-to-1 series, which honestly, this is just such a good set. And yeah, if you're wondering, a 10-to-1 series is basically me going through every set of the wave, and I called it 10-to-1 because I don't really know why, but I thought it had like a nice ring, like the Lego 10-to-1, so that's why I called it like that. But anyway, you will definitely see this alongside the shrimp boat as like two of the best sets, and for the £25 at most, it's a bargain. So if you can get it cheaper from that, I would just say go for it. I think it is a really awesome set. If you like what you see, it's honestly such a great set. And even if you don't like Hidden Side, like, all you got to do really is remove those two studs and remove that. You saw how simple that is. So that's nothing too hard. So overall, I think this is a really awesome set. Thank you for watching this video. What do you guys think? Leave your comments and opinions on the set in the comment section below. And I thank you again for watching, and I shall see you in tomorrow's video. I'll see you there. Bye for now.